Okay, hey guys. I look rough, I know, and I'm not okay with it, but this is what it is. So, how you doing? I am so tired, let me tell you. And then, like, it just has not been a good day. I have so far had 2 more pallets ruined by Grayson. He has gotten makeup all over my bed. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Welcome. So, let me get out of the way. My name's Connie. I'm a Yellow Status Unique presenter. I love makeup. Someone would probably say more than I love my own children. Hey Brent. And I'm exhausted. I'm an exhausted mom of 3, and I'm married. It's time to vent and get my soul out there. So Grayson, when I'm home, because I'm not home 3 nights a week, unless I call in, which I did the last 2 nights because my soul needed a rest. I literally was at work every day last week. I worked Friday to Friday. So my soul needed a rest. Hey Claudine, welcome. I have pretty severe anxiety and depression. I actually need to, and I've been saying this, but I really need to. I need to go to the doctor and have my medication adjusted. It's at a pretty low level now because I was pregnant and breastfeeding. Grayson has not latched since January 31st. So he was we made it to just about 25 months. So yeah, we were just like 2 weeks shy of 25 months. So my pills do need to be adjusted, my anti-crazy pills, but it's a struggle because I know they're going to want to do blood work, and Ken works during the day, and I don't have anybody to watch Grayson while I'm at the doctor's, and I can't let him run around like a wild person, and he won't sit still for me to get my blood drawn. It's a hassle. It's a huge hassle, so I just don't do it just to avoid it. But so he just wants to be with me when I'm home, which is totally understandable, and that's not an issue. The issue is now we're trying to get him into a bedtime routine because he's been moved out of our room and into his room, which he shares with his big brother. So we're trying to find, and also I don't keep a bunch of pacifiers around. He's 2.5, he still loves pacifiers, but I don't keep a bunch lying around. As he wears them out, they get thrown out, and I'm like, well, this is one less. I'm throwing another one away. You broke another one. So he's got 2 somewhere in this house. He's got 2 pacifiers that are made. Who makes them? I think I want to say Tommy Tippy, but I don't think that's the brand. I think it's somebody else, maybe Ma'am. But they're for 18 months to 36 months, it says. So, which he's not 36 months, he's 2.5, so it's fine. But he lost both of them somewhere in this house, so he didn't have those last night. He took a nap with me yesterday, which was fine. But he was literally up jumping in my bed till right before 3 o'clock, and then he stopped and stood there and then laid down and passed out. Like, he went from bouncing off the walls, and he was yelling, bah, 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 really loud, and like laughing about it. He was dying. If you check out my Snapchat, you'll see that video. And at first I was laughing too because it was funny, like, because out of nowhere, it's dead silent. You know, I have my meditation music on, and that's playing, and it's like lulling us to sleep and just calm, and Ken's laying next to me snoring, and I'm cuddling with Grayson, and we're playing some zoo game where you match, the shapes and all that, and all of a sudden you hear, bah! I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? So that went on for a while, and then we had to get up early to get the kids to school, or off to school, because they both ride a bus, thank God, and I'm wore out. I am wore out. So, usually I close my bedroom door, but there was a cat in here. And we were both sitting on the couch watching TV, and Ken's like, don't let him take a nap. But I'm like, no. I was like, he could take a little nap with me. I only planned on sleeping for like 20 minutes. Hey, Kayla, welcome. And actually it turned into like an hour and a half that I passed out for. And, hola, Mickey. That I passed out for, and in that hour and a half, he made it into my room. And I'll show you guys. So don't mind the mess back there. I have to actually take all that off. So he's got makeup all over the sheet. This is, Ken and I don't share a blanket, just because we don't. He's got it on Ken's blanket. That's lovely. This one he has been digging into, but that's because it smells like chocolate, but he's further ruined it. And then this one, which I just got. This is my life. Like, I don't know what's going on. He's a lot like Nicholas when Nicholas was his age. I actually need to brush this redness out. He's a lot like Nicholas when Nicholas was his age. So I foresee an ADHD diagnosis in my future. If you don't know, my oldest son, Nicholas, he's 13, he has ADHD. Excuse me while I wore my mascara. He has ADHD and ODD, so life for him is just a general struggle because he's told he can't do things, and then he wants to do them more. So today was their first day of school. Hi, Erica, welcome. Today was the kids' first day of school, the big two, Nicholas and Lily. Nicholas started 8th grade. And from touching that palette, I now have glitter on my face. Excellent. Just what we need. So 8th grade, and with East Point Community Schools, I think last year they moved 8th grade to the high school. So now 8th grade takes over the top level of the high school, the top floor. So technically he goes to high school even though he's only in 8th grade, and they call it 8th grade academy. This is just a steam serum, lash serum, that when I remember I put it on, and when I put it on before my makeup, I just do a light layer. I don't want to saturate them, the lashes I mean. So yeah, with that. So unfortunately I had to work and look, I have stress breakout, and I also banged my head on the corner of the windowsill yesterday, and it hurts a lot still. I'm just really upset about this. He also like ruined a whole brush with it. Like, he really dug it in there. I don't know what to do with this kid. I'm gonna have to start kicking the cats out of the bedroom because they both like to lay in here. This is the only place where they get peace from him, but I don't like to leave them trapped in here because it may be all day before I come back here for anything again. He's just feral and wild, and he's starting to learn English, but not very much of it, like learning to speak it. And I say, no, Grayson. He goes, why? Because Mama said. That's why. I don't even know if I had used this brush yet. Anyways, just like really, I don't know what the word for it is. Annoyed, I guess you could say. And then Nicholas, as soon as he gets home, he's like, can I play on the Xbox? I can't wait for his first grades to come, because as soon as they're bad, that's the first thing to go. I'm concealing my dark circles from the sleep that I didn't get last night. And then I'm laying on the couch, and I laid there. Plane was only like 20 minutes, but it ended up being an hour and a half. And like, I get in that mom sleep, and some people know, but that mom sleep where you're not totally asleep. You hear everything going on around you, but you kind of feel like you're asleep. And so I just call that a power nap. And I'm just sitting there or laying there, and I've got my eyes closed, and I'm just focusing on my breathing, trying to recharge, kind of like a meditation type thing. And all of a sudden, and Lily loves to do this. Lily loves to do things that make Grayson cry and whine. She like lives for it. It is her absolute favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. And then she finds it hilarious. Meanwhile, Nicholas is playing on his Xbox. In which his room is literally right across the hall from my room. So it's dark. I have the blackout curtains so you can't see. Like, it's dark. You shall be welcome. And I only got those because I work night shift. So I got really tired of trying to sleep when it's, broad daylight out. And the sun is beaming in here. And I'm trying to sleep. I gotta work. The sun's being inconsiderate of me and my work schedule. I'm just kidding, I know. But we used to have, like, the paper curtains. You know what I mean? And, of course, wild feral Grayson just ripped those. I'm just filling in my brows, trying to look like a normal human being. I want to kind of do something that makes me look awake, but like, okay, she's works nights and has 3 kids. Good for her. It's an open house at Lily's school, so I can meet her teacher. And then whenever they do Nicholas's open house, they'll try to get off work so I can meet his teachers. Oh, anyway, so I was going with the ADHD story. Nicholas was diagnosed around the age of 4. He was in preschool. His preschool teacher, Miss Rita, who I loved dearly, Rita Green, that was her last year. She was, and this is Head Start. She was a fantastic teacher. She was retiring. That was her last year. She was so kind and so nice. Like, had it been any other teacher, I would have been like, you're crazy. You don't know anything about my kid. But Ken and I had suspected for a while that maybe Nicholas did have ADHD. Oh, wrong one. Just because of some behaviors that he was displaying. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have used this primer instead. Man. No, I'm not going to use any of this. This I'm saving for a video. Sorry, guys. I threw myself way off. So she, during a conference, came up and said to me, I just want you to know, I recommend you just look into it. She goes, but by watching his behavior, she goes, I think he may have ADHD. I would recommend you to at least, have it looked into. That way you can catch it early. Me, I was 21, going on 22 at the time. 22. I think I was 22. A new mom. Well, not a new mom, because he is, my first child, so whatever that is. My first kid going through school, I'm like, number one, are you allowed to tell me these things? And number two, thank you, I appreciate it. So mentioned it. I think I just called his insurance company at the time. Me and the kids had Medicaid because Ken and I weren't married yet. And I said, yeah, his preschool teacher mentioned, and I was like, and I think, she's onto something. I would like to get him, seen and look into that. And they were like, yeah, we can give you somewhere. So then we started going to a place called New Oakland, which I really liked. His first therapist, she was really nice, but she was leaving. So we went to that was the one out in Clinton Township, Garfield at like 19 Mile, out by there, and we live down here at 9 and Shaner, so it's pretty far. They had one opening in Clinton Township, or in Warren, Centerline. So I'm like, yeah, let's go there. Why I didn't think any of this through, guys. Let's go there. So we started going there, and I was much happier. Okay, sorry, Ken called. Now he's mad. So I was much happier. This is just cream foundation. This is discontinued, but I'm using it for a little extra coverage. Anyways, they started like bouncing us around between therapists, and like some therapists were really good, and then other therapists were not. And every time we went in, it seemed like, for one specific, it seemed like every time we went in, it was the same questions. Like, she's on the computer filling something out. Like, did you not save it last time? I don't know what's going on, because while you're sitting here asking us these questions, like, his situations aren't being handled. So, in the long term, I'm glad that we don't go there anymore. We stopped going, I always felt like it was a waste of time, but I wanted to let Nicholas decide, and he wasn't getting anything out of it either, to be honest. Not towards the end, because we did have a really good therapist, and I loved her, and she was so kind and so great, but she ended up leaving too. So then, I'm used to them calling to confirm the appointment, like the day before. Because working nights and then having the kids, I freaking forget a lot of crap constantly. You should ask my mother how long it took me to send her Mother's Day cards. It was June by the time I sent those out. That's how ridiculously forgetful I have become. And I'm notorious for saying, oh, I'll put it in my planner later. I'll write it down later. Yeah, I'll remember. And I don't. I used to be, so proud of how good my memory was. And then I had kids. And it all got ruined. All that sleep that you lose out on, it's got to take effect somewhere, and for me, it's my memory. I have a really bad memory. Just really bad memory. Anyways, so I'd miss a couple appointments. Or I would call and I'm just, checking on the date of my appointment. I have this. And they're like, nope, it's this. Well, I work 3 in a row, so I need to reschedule that. Oh, it's too late. You can't. Oh, well, then I guess I'm just not going to be there, and I'll schedule a new appointment. I know, I'm married, so it's like 2 of us, but really, he works all day. So when it comes down to it, hey Scott, it's more of I'm a single parent because I'm the one who takes care of him all day. I'm gone 3 nights a week. If they have appointments and I work the night before and I have to work that night, I lose out on sleep. There's no like give and take there. It's just me, which it puts a strain on us. Puts a strain on me for sure. I doubt he cares. But for me, for sure, I feel like stretched to my limit. And that's just all that is. So let me put on some eye makeup here. I just want to keep it pretty simple and plain. I don't want to go too crazy, actually. Let me put on some bronzer. Just, you feel like something's lacking, you know what I mean? Like, where am I missing something? I feel like something's missing. I don't know. Probably crazy. When you pop on, say, hey, this is, oh, I'm going to show you guys. The Beachfront Bronzer. I love this. This is in the shade Sunset. I always overdo it. Always. So I take my translucent powder brush. And then, guys, I need to wash these brushes. Bam. I'm going to take my fluffy brush and dip into this. And this is going to be my eyeshadow. Like, I woke up this morning and I never wanted a coffee more in my life. And I'm not like a huge coffee drinker. I drink tea more than anything, especially because I don't want to say I gave up pop, because I didn't. I just don't buy pop for the house. That's all it is. So I don't really want to say I gave up pop, because I did not give up pop. I just don't buy it and keep it in the house for me and count. But, so I drink more tea, and I have never wanted tea more, or more coffee more in my life. And I was debating, like, I have a Keurig, it's put up, it needs to be cleaned so I can use it. I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. I just want 1 cup of coffee. You know, I should just drive to Starbucks or Tim Hortons or wherever to get it. That was Luminoso blush, by the way. That is my favorite go-to blush. This is Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlight. I spray it after the powder, that way I can shove it back into my skin. I'm actually pretty much done. Do you ever, probably not. My girls who wear makeup, do you ever have a time where you're like, that's probably too much highlight, but you keep going anyways? That's me. And then I just take my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge and just shove it in. So there's that. There's that. I want to take this color. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to know what it is right now. And I'm just going to kind of put it in the outer corner, make a little definition there, not a ton. Just a little into the crease. I drew out that S really long, and I'm sorry. And I'm dipping into this lighter shade right here, just to kind of blend it. So there's that. Done. This look is so simple. I just did not want to look dead. I'm almost done. We have a few minutes to feed the older two. We made pulled pork. Well, I made pulled pork. So anyways, what's today? Today is August 27th. There still is, time to get your serum. Okay, there's still a few days left. I can tell you how if you message me or comment below that you want it. Also, bam! Yes, I wore my mascara in my bra. I say that every time because it is the best place to warm it, especially if you're me. This is just a Benefit Gimme Brow. Kind of sets the brows. And when I do the pencil, I typically do this. Hey, Jessica. Now I'm going to use my fabulous favorite 4D mascara. Hey, Morgan. Welcome. Just getting ready to go to an ice cream social, I guess is what they're calling it this year at Lily School. So trying not to look dead. Curling these lashes. Because I've noticed as I get older, the thinner my lashes look and also the more straight they look. So I don't want that. Oh, also last night, I got my kudos, and mine included a stick foundation, if I can find it, in my lovely purple bag here. This is where I keep extras. I have tons of mascaras, if anybody's interested. What is this? Oh, that's a brow pencil. Oh, purple pen in my purple bag. What is this? Oh, that's press powder. See, I have so much that I forget what I have. That's a problem. What is this? That's Meat Strip. That's Epic Mascara. That's a concealer. So brand new. Brand new. I'm not like out of my other one yet, but I like to have stock. And this is what the Little Monster did. A little goes a long way with the stick foundation, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just a pain in the butt because he like totally ripped the box. Destroyed 2 palettes. Well, they're not destroyed. I can still use them. It's fine, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm going to take this 4D Epic. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Now this, we can do an affiliate link. you're asking what that is. It's just like a party link, except for you don't have to have a party. You get a link. And you get, I'll send you for 10 days, I'll send you a picture and something to post every day for those 10 days. Below that, I will post your link. And if you can get, I think it's 8 to 10 girls to order one of these mascaras, and you get yours for free. And let me tell you, this is my favorite mascara when I get ready to go, because it is a little bit more time consuming than Original Epic, but it does not. Original Epic doesn't have fibers, this one does. But the result I get, whoa. That's just one eye, one coat. That's incredible. You want to look down. This side, my lashes are a little bit thinner, a little bit more sparse, a little shorter. And you're going to zigzag twist. You're going to take it down to the root, zigzag twist. The zigzagging into the lashes gets this brush to grab those lashes. The twisting deposits the mascara. It's amazing. Yeah, I need to start going back in with my Esteem, because you see, and this side's just shorter and not as thick as this side. Naturally lashes. My lashes on this side are naturally longer. I don't know why, it's just how it is. And which is weird because I rub this eye a lot more than this eye. So going in for coat 2 just above the base of the lash. Wiggle it in and swoop it up. I've heard zigzag twist. Shimmy and roll, shake and roll, something and roll, something and twirl. I like zigzag twist. That's 2 coats on that eye. This one's a little harder just because they're so short. My little baby lashes. So there's that. Last coat. Now you start even higher up. With this one, I'm going to focus a little more on this side to kind of get that length. Bam. I'm done. That easy. Now I know got a little bit mascara over here. Take a dry spoolie and it just comes right off. Right off. Oh, excuse me. That was very unladylike and I apologize. My original plan was to do my hair, but I don't care that much. I don't. I will throw it up somehow, some way. Right now I'm just going to throw on this lip. And this is Sympathetic and our Splash Liquid Lipstick. Bam. That might be a little too late. Let's mix it with Stellar. Yeah, not bad. I like that. Alright guys, that's it. That's the completed look. I'm gonna go do something with my hair.
You almost done?
Yeah.
Or racing for the subject matter.
No, because I gotta wake him up because we gotta go soon. I'm gonna go do something with this hair. Probably brush it first. And then we're gonna go. Alright, so thank you so much. Please share, comment, like, whatever you want. If you want more information about affiliate code, let me know. It's just like a party, just without having a party. Okay? I give you one post a day to post and what to say, and that's it. Literally that easy. So let me know, okay guys? And I'm gonna talk to you later. Alright? Bye.